and welcome to this video. I'm Emmanuel, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to create a Glassmorphism effect. This is a trading effect in graphic design, and it's part of the minimalist approach in graphic design right now. So it is just the adding of some kind of effect to your design to make it look translucent and not just transparent, so that it reflects like a glass. So we are going to be achieving this together, or something better than this, the way you just, or up to the level which you feel like you really love it, then you can drop there. So as you have seen, I'll be using this Pixellab. So I want us to create everything together from scratch. So I'm going to discard this one that I've done. I'm just going to say let me just close it now and start a new one. So P for Pixellab. Then let's say I'll put my Pixellab again. I just want to start over so that every one of us will get it. So I don't want to recover anything, so I'll cancel it. So most importantly, actually we don't need this text for now, but we can still leave it there. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to add the image, the original image that we're going to use. So let's say from gallery, and I'll be using this image. So if you need this image, I'm going to attach it to this video so that you'll be able to get this image directly. So, and then by default Pixellab tries to resize images, and then even though it's not a very good way to go for big picture, so but I want you to understand, so I'm going to take it slowly. So I'm just going to make sure that this image fits into the page. You can see it's as simple as that. And then once I'm done with that, that is the level 1. The level 2 is that we are going to have another duplicate of this exact image. If you are using Corridor, you are using Photoshop, there might be some other ways to achieve it. There's no one way that enters the market. There are just multiple ways. But if you are using Pixellab, this is the fastest and the easiest way to achieve the same result. So what we are going to do now is that we are going to have another image of this exact image that I want to use. So I already have the image. What we do to it is that we make sure we blur it. Now there are different platforms or different applications you can use to blur your picture. So I use PixArt. There are some other apps, like any apps that can do photo editing. There's Snapseed, it's a very trending app. There's a lot of them, but I know some of you will not have PixArt and Snapseed on your phone, so it might not be very easy for you if I just use it like that. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to blur my image online. So there are different websites that we can use to blur image online, just any website that can do basic editing. So I'm just going to come here, and I use a website called Lunapic. So I'm just going to say Lunapic blur image. So it's just going to take me directly to that page. I don't just want to get to the Lunapic website and be looking for the blur option. So that's why I type it directly like that. So I'm just going to click choose file, and I will choose this one. This is the original. The pre one you are looking at. There is one I actually did, like, just to make sure. Can you see the difference between the original one and the example like that was given? So I'll wait, and then I'll click upload to start the effect. Now one thing is that it has blurred the image, but I don't really like the rate of the blur. Like, I want it to be very blurry. So let me see how much it blurs again, and click apply. Yeah, it goes better, but I still need some more. It just depends on your taste. The most important thing is that you blur image. This is the problem of all these kind of websites. The advertisement is now blocking the option to do other stuff. Oh my god. So what do we do? Should we download this like this? The advertisement has blocked the main thing that we need on their website. That is poor user experience, actually. So, but anyways, so let me see if I can just cancel this. It's not showing. All right. let's see, maybe I'll just save this directly to my device. Or if in your own case you find out that you are able to do it, just make sure it blurs very well. Or I already have a blurred version of that image, so I'm just going to click on plus and I will import from my gallery. So you see the one that this is the latest one that I just got now, so it's kind of blurry compared to this one, but it's still not the best one, so I'll choose the one that I've blurred before, depending on if you have the time and the patience to get rid of the advertisement. And then if you can check other websites, Canva also blurs image. A lot of apps, a lot of photo editing apps blurs image, but Pixellab doesn't have a very good feature for that. So you can see that this image is very blurred. So the same way we did it, I'm just going to stretch it down and then make sure it fits perfectly. It's not fit right now, so then pick it again. It has to sit down very well, the same way the first one sit down. It must have the same size so that we can achieve that effect. Sorry, let me reduce it, and I just want to make sure that it is the same thing. Yeah, good. So what we are going to do right now is that this is where the work is. Please pay attention to this side. um I'm going to drag this new one, this blurred one. I'm going to drag it under the original one, so that just click this dot here, this pattern, and then drag it downward. So you see that the sharp one is actually now on top. So yeah, you gotta pay good attention because this is where the trick applies. So what I'm going to do is that, let me just get rid of this. I'm going to create another shape. So that is the shape that will actually contain the glass. So let me reduce this depending on your choice. If like the example I gave in the previous picture, you can see, like, depending on how you just want it. So if you want it to be on top, whatever aspect you want the glass to be, if you want it to be something very small like this, so depending on your design and what exactly you want to achieve. So but for now, let me just stick to a simple pattern that we can all understand. So I just have this shape, this rectangular shape, and I'm going to give it some kind of radius. We all know what radius means in design. Radius is just giving a circular notch in all of the edges of a shape. So I think it's 34, not too much. I just want it to look a little bit okay. So let's say 18 is good. Good. You can leave the opacity, is okay. But one thing we want to do is that we want to pick a color that doesn't exist on this design. So if you look at blue, it exists on this picture. If you look at black, that may not be a very good color. It is nice actually, but let me look for something like red. Yeah, you see, this actually negates the image itself. So what I'm going to do right now, please pay attention to this side. I'm going to do the whole lot of stuff, the whole lot of magic happens here. So don't forget, just click like and subscribe right now, do it now. I said do it now, do it now. So you don't have to wait till other time, just do it now. So I'm just gonna say this is okay for me, and I said you should click like. Yeah, click it. So what we're going to do right now is that I'm going to put, I want to match this red one and the sharp image together. So what you are going to do is that, sorry, I was supposed to release the video right now. So I'm going to select these two images together, and I'll just click this button that allows us to check multiple images. So I'll check the first one, which is red. I'll check the sharp one. Please do not check the wrong one. Don't check the blurred one. Make sure the blurred one is the one at the bottom of the page. So I'm going to check the two together, and then you can see option 1, 2, 3. So the third icon that has like two elements, we are going to click it to match the two elements together, the shape and the image. So I'm going to say match, so like it just match them into just one element. So look at this now. So it is just one element, so I don't want to drag it away. Let me just click undo once, and then what I would do to this is just not tricky anymore. Again, we are almost done with the whole stuff, I would just like to add, I want to remove this color red from my design, from that image rather. Actually it's not an official design, it's just an image that I'm doing right now. So you will come patiently to this erase color. That is one of the reasons why I want to use a color that doesn't exist. When I just click this, it just try to pick automatic color by itself. So but that's not what you want. So I'm going to click this eyedropper, and then you see the eyedropper is actually standing upon this red. So there's no need for me to give myself any trouble again. All I want to remove is this red. So I click this check. Yeah, did you see? But don't rejoice too much. It is not the end of everything. So if I switch it off and if I switch it on, you can see the rate, the blending, the how fine the grain is. So it depends on how blurred the first image you imported is. So if the first image is not blurred very well, it might not give you the best experience. But it is very blurred, so you can see the way it looks like here. So and then I don't want it to appear anything at all, so I want to kill the tolerance, because if I increase the tolerance, you can see that almost the image is becoming blurry. So I want to kill the tolerance so that it remains very very sharp. So I don't think I need to increase this one too. I just want it to remain like default. So well, this is not the end of it. Please wait patiently. I need to teach you what is next, because this is not the end of everything at all. So if you just serve this is hot, but this is not cooked. So what you want to do right now is that we want to, this is kind of, in fact I'm feeling it right now, I'm getting some kind of idea. So what I'm going to do right now is that I'm going to add another shape. Yeah, I'm just going to allow it to cover up to like the first one I created. I think I reduced the size. I just want it to look a little bit alike. Yeah, I just want them to start from the same place and come here. Yeah, it's good. So I'm just gonna add the radius of 18 to this one to 15, 16, 17, 18, so that it looks something like more or less like the previous one. So but what I want to do to this is that I don't want it to be very very sharp. So firstly, let me just leave it like this first, and then I will use that order. I just click for the layers, and then I'm dragging this in between the quality one and the one that is not quality. So you can see like right, let me take this backward. Yeah, good, it should be here. So it looks like it disrupts the idea, but it's actually complementing the idea. So just be patient. So at this point I'm going to select that same image and click on opacity. Opacity means transparency. So when it's 100%, it means it's not transparent, and when it is, you see how kind of smooth effect it gives us here. So you see that you don't have to rush at all. So if you rush to serve that one, you might not have this kind of effect. So the reason why we had this is whether we want to add color to it to make it look beautiful, or we want to make the text that appears on it to pop, because if you just write any text on this, it might not pop very well. So I'm just going to give it, you see this kind of feeling right now. So let me just say I'm done with it, but it seems that that image is very small and not, you can see what they actually have here. So this itself is actually an effect. You can, if you want, you can delete this sharp one later, but if you don't want, you can leave it like that. So for me, I may want to leave it like that so that there's this kind of blurry effect on it. So click on this again. I want to edit some other things. So let me just click on color. Where is this color? Like this painter brush. So I can enable the color, and then you can see if I want to give it another color to complement the feeling, or to just make sure that it looks somehow customized or whatever. So you can use red, you can use blue, you can use any color that you wish, but I think I would like to stick with this white. It gives me some kind of, yeah. So I'm sticking with my white, and then when I disable it, there's difference. Okay, I've reduced the transparency. So that's opacity, and then you can see what it gives us. So if I give it another color too, It's gonna if you are conversant or you use the iPhone, you see that you have this kind of effect when you are opening or unlocking your phone. So this is what we call glassmorphism effect. So it appears like glass, and then it is translucent, so not only transparent. I hope you have learned something. So don't forget subscribe, and then there are some other videos I want to do for you. Please make sure you like and subscribe. That is what's going to motivate me, and that's what's going to recommend my channel to others. So share these videos with your friends. Make sure that others too around, they are feeling this kind of fire. Yeah, Mira, don't be dull. So, but yeah, before I go, let me just help you hard this. This is a bonus for you. I heard some people told me like when they want to export their image on Pixellab is not quality. So if you just click on export like this and you click save to gallery, you cannot get any quality. I assure you. I hope I think did I turn on my internet? Yes, I can see that it is eating. It is bringing an advert. So well, you need to majorly set up um this JPEG if you are using JPEG, and then change this quality from default. Default is not very good, so you can see default, custom, low, high. I advise you to use the ultra quality. So and then click save to gallery, or if you want to share it directly into someone that owns the job, like you got it from a client. So actually I didn't write any text on this one, so we'll see the difference. Let me just find a way, right? It's because I own my internet, that's why it is saving till eternity like that. We want to load some unnecessary adverts. So let me just kind of switch this off and bring you to my gallery. Let's see if we have that effect. So let's just wait for this to load. A lot of stuff here. My yeah, good. So we have this one, and this is it. Yeah, so depending on how you customize it, the taste you give to it. So if you look at this, I was trying to show this to someone, and then I think it's a good way to explain it to you too. Like the way this one looks like, it's not the same rate of blur with this one, so they are different. It's until you achieve the effect, the right effect. So this one is a picture in cook, now actually the final image. So and you can actually see how they go together. So I'm gonna cut the video here. If you need more video, just let me know. Any topic you want me to talk about on design, I'm actually here for you. So I'm okay, Emmanuel. Thank you for watching.